Good morning. For those of you who are from somewhere else, let me welcome you to the District of Columbia. We are excited to have you here. I'm sure some of you were here also for all the Congressional Black Caucus activities that were held over the last few days. How many of you heard the President speak last night? Mr. Gregory, it's always a pleasure to be with you, sir. How about a big hand for Dick Gregory, the advocate of the world? Well, you know, I was enthused. I came away tremendously optimistic. I came away with an additional resolve last night after listening to the President. Frankly, he said so many things that so many of us have been waiting to hear. And one of those things to me was the tone that he set. And that is, those of you who don't want to support the nation, those of you who don't want to support him, then throw up your hands, because it's time to duke it out, y'all. And we've got to work hard. We've got to work hard, ladies and gentlemen who are in the room, but mostly ladies. We've got to work hard to get America back to work again. This is the highest level of unemployment among African Americans that we have seen in decades in this nation. And frankly, what we're seeing is, even as the President puts ideas in front of this Congress, some of which were their ideas originally, they seem to be finding a reason not to support that. Now what does that tell us? That tells us that it's not the ideas. They're doing everything they can to bring this President down, and we can't let that happen. We just can't let that happen. It's time to fight. It's time to fight for freedom. It's time to fight for justice. It's time to fight for what's right in the United States of America. It's time to get it on. The worthy purposes that have been established, and I want to congratulate Faye Williams for the job she has done, having increased. Hasn't she done a fantastic job of leading this organization? When she started, I think 5 years ago as chair, there were 6 chapters. There are now 70 chapters of this organization. That is phenomenal growth. And as we fight for justice, I'm going to ask you to do one other thing, and that is help us bring freedom to the nation's capital. It is absolutely unconscionable that this nation, that goes all around the world, sending our people to Afghanistan, sending our people to Iraq, standing up and decrying the conditions in Egypt and Libya and other places. It is unconscionable that we won't fight for freedom right here in our own nation's capital. As I close out, and thank you for giving me this opportunity, you need to know that this is a city that raises the money to support this city. Yeah, we have to send our budget up to Capitol Hill to be approved by the folks who are up there. Now, excuse me for saying this, but I haven't seen any fantastic expertise on Capitol Hill recently that would suggest those folks know how to manage our money. Somebody ought to ask why we have to send all of our local laws up to Capitol Hill in order to be approved. My position is, if you want to approve the local laws here in the District of Columbia, run for the City Council, not for the Congress of the United States of America. And so I want to thank you all for being here this week. And I don't know how much longer you're going to be here, but given the fact that we are financially challenged like every other jurisdiction, spend every dime that you have in your pocket. We need the revenue. Thank you all very much.